just living my life, just living my life, just living my life. Just living my life, just living my life, just living my life. It's my time. Just living my life, just living my life, just living my life. It's my time. Just living my life, just living my life, just living my life. It's my time. I came from Philly, then I moved to Harrisburg. Spent time in Cali, blowing on the rarest herb. Made some bread, was a manager then. Good at dealing with people, couldn't handle a pen. Money had me scrambling like Randall back then. Ups and downs with my chick, hard to handle it, man. What's the dough really mean without family and love? Still go for your dreams, but put family above all the shallow shit. People try to take you off your path, you don't allow that shit. Stop wanting love from those that don't know you. Appreciate your folks that seen what you go through. Why would I stop? I don't even know how. Papa Zan, that's the only way I'll slow down. I could entertain y'all, but I'm no clown. Puff and puff on that L till it blows down. Just living my life, just living my life, just living my life. Just living my life, just living my life, just living my life. Just living my life, just living my life.
Hey everyone, Anthony with Interviews with Everyday People. We are on location. Today is, what is today? The 18th of October, on location for Culture2Culture. I don't know what number they're on right now. They're flying through them. It's like 30 or 40 some, I don't know.
I think
they're
it's
way up there.
42.
Yeah. The topic tonight here is, is human trafficking a thing in our area? Mm-hmm. And you're gonna kind of tell us a story of something that's going on in our area to kind of maybe shed some light on it.
Yep.
So if you want to introduce yourself.
Yep, my name's Jerry.
Yep. Terry, real quick, you did an amazing job setting up the sound here.
Thank you.
It sounds really, really good.
Thank you.
We were going to record this a couple minutes ago, but the music was going, and it was... I thought these new mics were very good at canceling noise out, but Terry set this thing up where I heard every syllable of every lyric and every strum of the guitar through the microphone. So we had to postpone, even though I had. So here we are now. But yeah. So tell us a little bit what your experience is.
Basically, I have somebody very close to me, and they got involved in some gang activity and in drugs. The drugs led them to the gangs.
Yeah.
And basically, they got themselves in just a lot of trouble. They were being used for selling, dealing, racked up a lot of debt to them. They ended up stealing, over an ounce of meth from them, thinking they could get away with it because they wanted to take that, sell that, and then try and pay back their debt to the gang. And it went south from there.
Yeah.
And it got to the point to where they got involved then in prostitution, selling nude photos. They had to leave the area, go very, very far away, and they're afraid to come back now because of repercussions of everything that happened. And they're getting into the same thing, where they're at now.
Because it becomes natural at this point, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's to the point to where, driver's license was held, can't get a replacement. Because of no money, and can't get a job, have tons of legal issues, have warrants out and things like that. So, I mean, between that and repercussions from the gang, if they come back to the area, they're afraid for their life. And now they're basically selling nude photos to old people to try and make ends meet. Yeah. And it's sad because it's somebody that's very, very close to me.
Yeah. Now, has any of this has that had, what does the effect have been on your family?
Devastating.
Or their family.
Yeah, devastating.
Because they're losing that person.
They're lost. And, people that know me, we've already suffered a tragedy, years ago from a house fire. And they know what's already been struck to the whole family. Yeah. And now something like this, it's a side blow. And
how long were they did this process span over? Like what age did they get involved with it?
Got involved at about 17, and now rolling right into the last 5 years.
So they've been pretty much started and out of the area now. It's been like a 5-year span.
Out of the area for 2 years.
Yeah. That's
yeah. And we have no way to get them back. We don't know what's going to happen if they do come back. I've already had my house ransacked once before from them.
Just they break in and try to find anything they can to.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, anything you can. I mean, we've had our lives in danger and stuff like that, and it's all just from one stupid mistake, one stupid decision, and it just led to there. And I mean, it's because they're predators.
Yeah,
and they're waiting for it.
And even though this person has left the area, they're still kind of targeting you guys.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
crazy.
it's definitely stuff that it is happening in the area, but it's not being talked about it to an extent.
Correct.
Now, would you define this as like the trafficking thing as tonight's topic, or would you?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because as I said, like it's a very when we talked about this morning. You're good if you have to use the bathroom. Yeah, you're not on camera or nothing, or not.
Or outside's fine.
Yeah, aren't you pee on the building? I don't know. I'll tell you. I didn't realize how broad the definition was. Now you think of the trafficking thing, and you think it's you kind of have an idea in your mind of what it can be.
Right.
So yeah, there was definitely some things that were said tonight when it came to the topic that I wasn't aware of, or I didn't realize how broad the topic was.
Yeah, my eyes were opened a lot.
Yeah.
I never gave the labor situation a lot of thought, because I mean we do have a lot of migration into this area, a lot of immigrants, a lot of illegals, a lot of different ethnic backgrounds involved, and I mean, I always just put it, well, we have a lot of warehouses in the area.
Yeah.
We have, a large bulb manufacturer that I won't name, but I mean, they're widely known for hiring illegals and immigrants and housing them in all over.
Agriculture.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot in the area to where it makes sense of them coming in, but I didn't realize how exploited they were being.
Yeah.
Until tonight. That's what really opened my eyes. It's just the exploitation.
One of the towns that we named, it definitely has that going on where there's girls being used as prostitution.
Right.
Is it against their will? I don't know. I can't speak on that. I don't know the situation, but
right.
But I'm sure it's not easy because the process. I guess when it comes to the legal thing, do I think there should be illegal immigration? Absolutely not. I think there should definitely be a govern to that or figure that. But also, it shouldn't take someone 17 years to get citizenship either. You know what I mean? Like, or not 17 years is an exaggerated number, but it does take a long time. And that's even for rich, like for people with money and fame. It takes a long time to get your citizenship.
Yeah. I have a friend of mine that was an illegal and lived here for years and years and years. Granted, on a stolen Social Security number, but there's never been repercussions, never abused it. Always paid his bills on time, worked hard every day, has a family, wanted to purchase a house and put the house in his name, and then realized the house that they have now, they will lose because that house is in his name. But now with the new immigration laws and everything like that and Homeland Security changes, he can't turn any profit on that house whatsoever. So he's going to end up losing it if he sells it to buy another house to try and do the right thing. And it's all because of, like you said, trying to get documents.
Yeah,
and he's been in this country 35 years.
That's another point to another side of the coin that I think a lot of people don't really understand either is they think they hear the idea of illegal immigration and you think because and I'm not taking a bash. I don't pick sides politically, but you hear from our leader of our country that everything about that is they're killers, rapists, drug addicts, and they're here to destroy everything. And I personally know people who came that are doing the same thing your friend has done. They came, they're just looking for a better life. You know what I mean? Like if you as a human were sitting in a situation that was horrible and you had no way out, and your risking was to cross a border and hope you'll have a better life. I don't know many people that wouldn't do it for their family. You know. So
and look at the movie A Day Without a Mexican.
Yeah.
I'll name that movie because it's right on point of, what our current president is trying to extinguish, and the entire country collapses.
Yeah. Now,
because it is built on that.
We'll go to the town of Shenandoah. Shenandoah for the longest time had the stigma as if when I say there or they, that was the stigma. That's not how I feel, but that was the stigma. Like they are coming to our town and they're ruining everything.
Right.
Now, if you look at the build and the change and the culture and the community of Shenandoah, of the town of Shenandoah, you look at the parks that were riddled with heroin needles, and you look at all the stuff that was going negative, the broken beer bottles that there was no business in town.
Okay.
Now there's business. they're cleaning up the parks, and there's like a revitalization of Shenandoah. And guess what? Most of the people are that are doing it Hispanic.
Exactly.
Because they're taking pride in their of the town.
Yeah.
And that's because not everyone that was in that situation was bad, but because one or two rotten eggs come in, it gets highlighted.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And and that's something that people with obviously different backgrounds and ethnic backgrounds they deal with.
Correct.
If you have a room full of 500 white guys and one white guy commits a crime, it's a crime was committed.
Yeah.
But if there's 500 blacks or Hispanics and one
it
of them
makes the
commits a
paper
crime,
and the news and everything. Yeah.
all of them should be prosecuted with him. And it's an ugly thing, and
it is,
and all of it coincides with each other. The drugs, the trafficking, the immigration things. It all kind of just lends. You're not going to have one without the other. Is like pretty much what it comes down to. And poverty is a huge thing. Like. Maybe sometimes people wouldn't get into certain things or illegal activity to get themselves in a situation where they could be used as trafficking if there was ways that they can make a better wage or they can, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the better wage, that's it. There's plenty of jobs around here for making almost virtually nothing.
Yeah.
But there's very few higher paying jobs. And jobs that I consider affordable to the area's standard of living. There's houses for sale, there's property for sale, there's rental properties, everything. But unfortunately, no one's making enough money in the wages to afford it. And that's where I see doorways for exploitation to arrive because they need to get the work done anyway. They don't care who they use. So it's like Amazon that you have the 89-day employee.
Yep.
Everyone up there, they work for 89 days and then they're all gone. And the day off, they clean the plant. And the next 89-day shift comes in, and that's so they're not hired on permanently, and that's not fair, right? Yeah, it's not fair.
I was actually a part of a process like that. It wasn't Amazon; it was another company in our area where except their policy was 60 days, so I was there 59 days,
right?
And they called me in on my day off,
right?
After I just worked a 14-hour shift overnight. They called, so I got off work at 6:30. They called me in to come back at 7:30 in the morning. So I was home sleeping. That my phone rang. Can you come in? I was like, oh, I'm going in to sign my paperwork. I'm excited. I'm hired. And I was signing my resignation papers because they were letting me go before I hit the 60-day mark.
Great, isn't it?
It's just disgusting. It's disgusting.
And that's most of the places around here.
Yeah.
It's
a joke too. Like even with healthcare, when people talk about healthcare, like if I went to the doctor now and they're like, "Oh, you're sick and you need this and it's going to cost this much," I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm just going to accept death at this point because I can't afford it." Like, do I want to get myself healthy or do I want to pay my 2 bills or keep my lights on? Like, I guess I'm dying here at the
I know.
It's going to be crazy, man. Like, I think people are going to be living a lot less. It's going to be going back to a time where people just not live as long because. It's
you just can't afford to live.
Yeah, you can't afford to.
Either by having proper housing, proper nutrition, proper education.
Yeah.
Proper transportation. Yeah. It doesn't exist anymore.
You can get a 6-gallon jug of soda for $1.99, but a bottle of water is $4.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's nutty.
It's a shame.
Is there anything else you want to speak on about the topic?
No. I mean, it's going good tonight. It's still early on, but people are bringing up some good topics here.
Yeah.
And looking forward to next month.
Yeah.
When we do part 2.
How long have you been involved with the Culture2Culture?
I've been involved with Culture2Culture for approximately 6 months now.
Nice. What does it mean to you in this for this
I love
to be
it.
in our area?
Yeah, I love it. I was actually sad when the Conversation Cafe was dropped down to once a month.
Yeah.
Because I look forward to it, every Friday.
Yeah.
But I understand it's hard to book. It's hard to get people in.
Yep.
It's a tough thing to do, especially in the wintertime.
Yep.
But, I mean, the area needs it. The area needs to expand on it.
One of the things
because this area is so sad as far as any type of honest place to express your opinion.
Exactly.
It just doesn't exist except here.
I agree. I think it's and a lot of people I know, they're like, man, I really wanted to go in there, but I don't know because I heard this, this, and this. Forget what you heard. Just get in.
Yeah,
get in there.
That's the only way to find out if it's true or not.
Exactly. And every single person that does make that leap and walks leap of faith and walks through the doors are like, man, why didn't I come here sooner?
Yeah, they keep coming back.
Yeah, 100%. It's just it's a warm place, and you can get whatever's on your mind off your mind, and you don't have to agree on every topic.
Right.
You can come in and say, well, I don't really agree with that, and you can have a legit conversation and meet in the middle.
Yeah, you can have your voice in a safe environment.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And that's the nice part.
I appreciate you sitting down with us, man.
Not a problem.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
We'll tune in a couple minutes here, and we'll have our next guest join us.
All right, you got it. Thank you.
And we're back at Culture2Culture, a new face at the table. This was a gentleman that was supposed to be at our studio, as I call it, the kitchen. But unfortunate events happened, and you weren't able to join us. I'm gonna just do this real quick, so I can't really see your face, or maybe I'm not gonna do that. All right, we're good. So you just gotta come up on a little bit. So Dave Shifford, man,
David Shepard.
Shepard.
Well, I had to change myself. I didn't like myself.
So we changed our name.
Much. Name, views, thinking, everything.
So it's David Shepard. Okay, my bad. I didn't know we changed it all. So are you still doing your music thing?
Of course.
Awesome, man. I everyone's like, oh, Dave. He plays outside of the businesses. You actually came up with a few different interviews. I don't know how much you tune in with the stuff, but we had a few people that actually, we're talking about people in the area that are good people and they do good things. And you were brought up, man. Well, I don't know if that helps your self-esteem at all. I think it should. But
definitely does.
Yeah. I actually had a business owner who said they enjoyed you being out front of there because A, it's another set of eyes watching the business, so nothing can bad happen, and B, it's providing eyes on their business because they hear good music and they want people to come in and see what's going on. So people, some of the business owners were happy that you were doing what you were doing. So. And it's another set of eyes out in the streets. If something bad happens or something does happen where someone does get hurt and you're sitting there playing guitar, you're like, I've seen it all, and you can help someone get something taken care of. So there's a lot of different, even views that I didn't even think of when people were doing that. So you're going to join us a little bit tonight. So what do you want to talk about tonight?
It's up to you. It's really your show. So
it comes down to what do you got on your mind? What do you want to get off? Anything you want to get out there? You had a little bit of a self change here. We want to talk about
that? Yeah. So, guess like the past year, I had a bad bout with a meth addiction, and a couple months ago, I got in some trouble. Ended up going to jail, and just. While I was in there, I realized I needed to make a change because if you keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you're getting.
A little bit closer. You're good. You just get comfortable, and I'll come to you.
All right. Sounds good.
There you go.
And I made a realization that I just wasn't living my life right. I wasn't happy with myself. I wasn't happy with the way things are going. So when I got out, I just completely changed everything. Changed the friends that I keep, to start hanging around better people, better influences, and just started writing again. And like when I was on that stuff, it messed up my brain.
Yeah.
Like I had barely any creativity. Like I think I had written 2 songs in a matter of 6 months.
Yeah.
And then when I got off the stuff, came out of jail, I wrote 7 songs in 7 days.
Yeah.
And they all just...
Now, this is something that you were winning this battle for a while, right? And then it just kind of slipped back in? Yeah.
Yeah. I've been clean for a little bit now. Somewhere around 3 months.
Yeah.
And
baby steps, man. Doesn't happen overnight.
Nah, it's just day by day.
Yeah, you didn't become addicted to something overnight. It took time to keep doing it, and then build up this addiction and this tolerance and whatever you're the addiction of it. And it's not going to go away overnight. You got to keep working at it, And then when it does take over, it leaves the destruction in its wake. It destroys your mind, it destroys personality, it destroys your way of thinking, it destroys your dependencies, it destroys friendships and families and relationships, and that all doesn't get fixed overnight either. So I think it's 3 months now. I think you showed people before you had your relapse, and this is just coming from you as a friend. Like we're not even speaking on an interview level right now. This is me coming to you as a person who cares about you and likes you as a person. You did make friendships. I know you said some of them you may have changed. I don't know personally who those people are, what your changes were, but you did have good people in your life, especially people Culture2Culture here who you did make those relationships and you build those paths with. And people do falter and people do fall down. So it's a good thing that I just want you to know that the true people in your life understand, maybe not understand, but we don't hate you for your falters. We're still here with arms wide open, and as long as you're willing to make that change and keep working, we're here with you to help you with anything you would need.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We love you, man.
You guys are the ones that keep my head on straight.
Yeah.
Like I come to Culture2Culture, I have peer specialist, and it is a fight. Like, because no lie, I love this stuff, and well, it just picks apart at your life piece by piece.
Yeah.
And you don't realize it until it's too late.
I think the last time I was here was probably 5 months ago. We're not gonna wrap up too quick, but the music is starting up and it's gonna drown us out. But I know you were towards the end there. You kind of came to me and you're like, man, I had some people come up to me and they were trying to offer me some stuff I'm not into again, and you were like, and you were proud of yourself that you turned it down. So I guess somewhere in that time gap is when maybe you faltered again. But hey, man, as long as you became aware that you did make a mistake and you're looking to change it and get better, we definitely got to cut, because this song will definitely get me flagged in a heartbeat. But as soon as the music's done, come back on. We'll finish this conversation, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Love you, brother.
Zoom in.
Good. All right, we're back. Music's over. It's like we teleported. It never happened. The power of editing.
Yeah.
So
don't want them to ban it for
Stairway to Heaven start playing.
riffs.
Stairway to Heaven start playing. We're like, we got to cut quick. But yeah, we were kind of talking about you're battling back up, and what are some of your goals when it comes to like personal and maybe even music, or what do you got going on?
Well, right now I'm going for my GED so that I can come here and get certified as a peer specialist.
Nice.
So that I can help out others. Like the guys here have helped me out, and just one of the reasons I took the name Shepherd, because I felt like I've walked through it, like I fought the battle. I'm winning, and it's hard as hell.
Yeah,
but I feel like I can, like, if you want to make a change, you got to be the change that you want to see. So I'm just trying to lead by example best way I can, and just trying to keep my head on straight.
Yeah, 100%. Now, music-wise, what are you doing?
I just wrote a new song a couple days ago. In the process of writing another one. Till a couple days ago, I had a studio for about 2 months, but there was just too much work that needed to be done on it, and not enough funds for it. Couldn't pay the rent, and also fix everything that was needed to be fixed in there. So it's a bunch of old equipment. Place is huge. Loved it, but just couldn't keep up with it. So, and I have a lot of other things I need to handle first before I can, I guess, get back to that level.
Yeah.
But left on good terms. So if I ever want to get back in there, I bring all of my musical friends in there, everyone that's helped me out. Like, there's a few people that have been keeping my head on straight. It's like JT, Brandon, Brent from Flatline. Yep. I always see like the Look Alive guys out there, like John Lesko, great
Good
guy. Just
the local music scene, like I said, man, I know I sound like a broken record on this channel, but man, I love the local music scene, man. What these people are doing are amazing, and they're just not only doing it for themselves, but they're helping others, and they're working with each other, and it's important. Yeah. But is there anything else you wanna add to it before you wrap up, or anything you want to get off your chest?
Just really want to thank just a few people, like Tom Zalega. He's been a real good friend. Like, helped me out whenever I needed it. Didn't turn his back on me. Steve Fulton. Dave, don't talk to him a whole lot, but he's a real good guy. Like,
Dave's working on some stuff on his own. He just moved. He's not really in the area as much anymore.
Yeah, he seems to always be busy.
Yeah, he's a busy dude. But
yeah, just I'm happy that everyone's getting behind me. Everyone supports me, and like, that's really what I need.
Yeah. Well, if you always have my contact, man. I'm only a message away. All right, man.
Yeah.
I love you to death, brother.
And then it's been good being on here.
Good. I'll be in touch, and maybe we'll have you back on here in like maybe 4 or 5 more months, and we'll be like, oh, update, still sober, kicking ass, and I have a new record out.
Right on.
Sound good?
Heck yeah.
Awesome, man. We look forward to it.
All right, take it easy.
Take it easy, man. All right, we're back. You want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Breezy Jones from Brooklyn. I'm living in Pottsville right now. I've been in PA since '99.
Yeah.
Yep.
So just make sure you stay on it, because you're kind of you're bobbing and weaving on me.
I'm fighting it.
So yeah, you're a local musician in the area.
Yes.
Awesome. So how did you get into it?
Now, when I was in Brooklyn, East New York, I used to write poetry. My sister, Crystal Diane Diggs, her boyfriend, Flavor J at the time, her boyfriend from college was a rapper. And he told me to turn my poetry or my poems into rap. And that's when I became a rapper. But my name was not Breezy Jones back in the day. And actually, it was BLJ, simple, Brandon Lewis Jones, hot kicks, hot flows. I got hot kicks.
You have to have nice shoes in New York.
In New York back in the day, with the toothbrush and you know what I mean?
If you had bummy shoes, you got picked on for that.
Yo, man, you get picked on this for getting a haircut.
Yeah.
Smack you behind your head and screw you. And then I had a stuttering problem, so that was crazy, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like if I stutter, they smack you so I can say it right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Joe made a song about stutter and it worked for him, right?
Oh, yeah.
My day, you do not know me.
They used to call me DJ Stutterbox. But now, guess what? They got mumble rappers.
Yeah.
So I'm the original.
Yeah, you're the original. Now, has doing poetry and rapping, has it helped with your stutter?
Yes. Oh yeah, a whole lot. Yes.
Like there's some people in like the music industry like Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
If you try to listen to Ozzy talk, he's like he sounds like a bubble rapper when he's trying to speak normal.
Exactly.
And then you put music to him and he's like, I'm not. He sings like an angel. Like
the audio tones.
Yeah.
Like me, yo, I like to bring it raw. Like, you know what I mean? My cousin is ODB. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, old dirty bastard. But like, I like to bring in it raw. Like, people could, mix the stuff, make it sound like different. You know what I mean? But it's not really you. I can understand like the mixing and have your raw voice and the beat being right. But you know what I mean? Yo, like I've been doing like free music for a minute now. First I started out because I have like an app like on my phone that like have like a story about me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had to sell my CDs on the corner. And I started in Harrisburg and then Middletown. Like anytime that I would have a laptop. First I started with a voice recorder. But way before then, when I was 12 years old, it was the tapes with the karaoke box. Like my mom would buy me the instrumentals. Know what I mean? We go downtown to the store, music store. Know what I mean? I get all the beats I like in the 90s and I kill it. And actually, ODB had my demo. Like he had my first demo. And, he passed away, whatever. But I was in Harrisburg at the time when he passed away. Like, I don't know when he passed away. But it was crazy. But music always been me. And say, like, I was raised in church and all that. But, like, say the prophecies of my church told me, like, 3 things. I can't run from God. I'm going to work from God. And then I'm going to have a CD. I'm like, CD? Like, how she know about, how I feel about my music and everything, you know what I mean? So, like, like I take heed with that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I call my angel in the flesh and they could take it good or bad. But, like, you know what I mean? I tell her how it is. And I try to be I'll be the real as best as I could be. And my music is not too offending nobody. It does, trying to unite.
Yeah.
Point blank, man. Like, I'm tired of drama, but you know what? Drama go down, yo. Cause karma gonna come regardless. It don't matter if I do anything or not.
Yeah.
Jen's gonna pop off.
So what is the general message of most of your music? Like, what's your direction?
Yo, man, we need to get back on track. We need to, like, get the higher consciousness, the third eye, attention. Everybody get together, heal the earth, spiritually. You know what I mean? Good frequencies. Destroying that Satan in us. Like, we all got Satan in us. That's flesh. That's the flesh. Everything that you need, that's the flesh. The skins, the cheese, the food, everything that you need in your body, that's why you had to have discipline. And that's why the stories, if it's, you know what I mean, you hear about like the 40 days and 40 nights, you know what I mean, like in, the wilderness and you get tempted 3 times.
Yeah.
Some people, like, it was funny last night. I saw this movie. He said, yo, he was there trying to help the dude. He was there trying to tell him to turn a rock to eat to help the dude. I'm like, that's catchy, but nah. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the principles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all about principles and morals. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we could live lawlessly, Yeah, but at the end of the day, consequences.
Yeah.
So, like, along you know that what you put in the universe is going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Negative for positive. So, let's get ready and enjoy the show.
Yeah, 100%. Actually, when you listen to this back, the intro music for this show is actually a rapper from Harrisburg.
Yo, what's his name? Can I probably know him?
Vito DePiro.
He's Spanish?
No, he looks Spanish though. I think he's like Italian. He's Italian dude.
Yeah,
Italian.
Oh,
Like a white dude. Yeah, he's really good.
Yo, I know a lot of people from HMAC. I know a lot of people from HMAC.
When I first met him, I thought he was Spanish.
Word.
He might. I don't know. I never really.
Yo, tell him he know Bridgie Jones, yo.
Yeah.
Or Brandon. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he kills it, man. He's really, really good.
wow,
Yeah.
wow.
That's
Yo, whoever he is,
yeah, he kills it. He's super talented. And his music's good.
man, I can't really see him that good.
Yeah, it's hard to see on that picture.
But you know what though?
I met a lot of really good rappers out there, man. Vito.
Yo. Oh, I think I'm gonna get him. And I know Tyler Jimmo too.
Yeah.
But yeah. I haven't been in Harrisburg for like I think 2 or 3 years now.
The talent in that town is amazing when it comes to the hip hop.
Guess what? When I first came to Harrisburg, yo, they didn't have none of that.
Yeah.
Alright? Yo, how did they come?
Yeah.
God worked in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
I was rapping. Nobody was like, no, we don't rap out here. We don't. They cannot front, yo. Tell them, do they know? Nah, I mean, me, yo, Brandon Lewis and Breezy, son, they cannot front.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people that, the old heads, I'm not talking about the young generation that
Yeah.
don't know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? They could go, like, dude, have you ever heard of Sunlord from Harrisburg? Rod Sunlord, that's my cousin,
Yeah.
and he related to the Double Team too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
you know what I mean? Like, he paralyzed, you know what I mean? But he still raps.
Yeah.
He's nice as, yeah, yo. And, like, I had, like, a few people on my team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Michael Smith, you know, he was from Philly. You know what I mean? But he go by Michael Valentine. I had my boy E Money, but he go by Monopoly Sax, but he's from down south. I had my boy Giz. You know what I mean? But that's a whole different other story, but he's from down south.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many people. Marcus Danucado, like that was like my brother. You know what I'm saying? He was Spanish. You know what I mean? Like I know his mom. You know what I mean? We were cool.
Mm-hmm.
I had mad people. Get Marcus Adams, but he go by Cuss. And I actually got the video that I could show you, like after this interview, me and him spitting on YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, I was everywhere, son. Like,
Where can people find your music?
they could find me on YouTube. They could find me on SoundCloud. They could find me on Reverb Nation. But in Reverb Nation, I got 7 different profiles. So with different names.
You gotta consolidate all that.
Yeah. So the first one is Street Soldier Pride Breezy Jones. So that's BREEGY Jones, right? And before that is Street Soldiers, STREETSOUL, like soldier, JAH. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soldier, and then line, you know, PROD dot. You know what I mean? And that's the only one that had my live performance.
Oh wow.
And then the other one is Breezy Jones, and then the one after that is the BOJ Hot Kicks Hot Flows, and that's what I'm working on right now. And the one that I just finished was BZB, the mad rapper. Now when I was in Harrisburg, man, oh my God, I jumped one time, right? Where street that was? Damn, like I forgot what street it was, but I was rapping. Some dude was mad pissed off at me, right? Because I would get into some dude named Tony or something, right? Yo, man, they was like, yo, you don't got no gag. No, I mean, because I got, you know, like I probably was rapping about gags and stuff like that, but I'm killing it. Know what I mean? Like, and they tell me, I'm like, all right, cool. Know what I mean? And they call me the mad rapper. You know what I mean? So like, that bringing that back, and they know me by King Silver too. Like King Silver is a whole different other story.
You got a lot of names, man.
King Silver is the last profile I'll be working on. Yeah. But I might put a new one after that, and then I got Legion B is before that, but I didn't do that yet. And then Tornado B. Now Tornado is my first wife gave me that name because I was going kickbox.
Okay.
But I smoked too much.
Yeah.
So I could train and everything, But being in the ring, and doing rounds, like I can't do that smoking.
Yeah.
So I promised myself, because I told him right before I left Harrisburg I was gonna go training, and I did. But like I didn't go do the whole thing because the smoking situation.
Yeah.
So whenever I stop smoking, I promise, and I'll be what you call that by Walmart, that gym.
In St. Clair?
St. Clair, I promise you. And mad people know what I'm talking about, St. Clair. Because I was training with Mark on Ashland.
Yeah.
The gym. So you know Mark and Ashland, right?
I don't know him personally, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he would talk to me how to be on the floor and how to pen.
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I still got the stuttering problem, so I can't pronounce certain things.
I got you.
But yeah, I'm ill.
Yeah.
Like I'm not bragging, but I use your force against mine, but against you, like I don't fight back. I just, like slip like a snake or something. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you can't get a hold of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I let you use your force on me. And the other thing that Rocky said is like, it's not how hard you could throw your punch. You know what I mean? It's how many hits you could take.
And keep on moving.
Yo, you know how many raccoon eyes I had growing up, my dude? Like, real talk.
Rocky said?
Especially in New York. Oh my God, yo.
Rocky said you could tune a fish, but you can't. You could tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Yo, I remember, right? About to go to 218, right? All right, so that's in Brooklyn. The projects, right? It's Cypress Hills, right? You have to walk through Cypress Hills for me to go home. Mm-hmm. Like, do it or go around it. Mm-hmm. But either way, you had to face stuff. So I'd rather just go do it. Like, I had to fight, like, a lot of times, like, during the years, like the 2 years in high school. But yeah, yo, like, I ain't gonna say that I won all the Jones. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I laid that thing down. Like, they know who I'm talking about. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Awesome. So who are some of your influences when it comes to rap? Who are some guys you idolize?
I tell you the truth, when I was younger, my brother Kareem, Omar Jones, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother, because his god brother was Busta Rhymes. You know Busta Bus.
Yeah. So
like I like Busta Rhymes.
Busta was
Dirty, my cousin Old Dirty.
Busta was from Queens, right? Yeah, Busta's a Queens dude.
Yeah, but like they just sell cheese.
Yeah.
But yeah. I love myself because like every song that I hear, I always have to put my own verse into it.
Yeah. You do your own remixes.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
And I love making beats too. Like I find so much apps on the phone that you don't even need a laptop to do most of this stuff no more. But like if you want to get like a microphone and this laptop, for a studio, but you could do it just, record your joint on the phone. You have the mixer thing, everything you need on the phone.
Yeah.
I got most of the apps. And, the mixer, all that stuff, like all the equipment, you could get that on your phone in different apps.
Yeah.
You just need space on it and work. And sometimes, like when you get it, you can have the free version first, or you can get the pro. Just like everything with the video games now.
Yeah.
You can get the free zone or the normal zone or the pro.
Yeah. So you want to spit something for us?
Yo, this is for my peoples all around. Yo, I'm about to go set it down. I'm too close to the mic like Mike Tyson, but I'm not gonna bite your ears. I have no fear. I got my gears, no curses. Gotta reverse my verses. This is judgment with the miracle, lyrical, mathematical. Cats know me at the air, no doubt. The Libra hit rhymes and flow and rhyme like a zebra. You don't understand, yo, like Mufasa. Call me Inca, hand down to Tata, hitting lyrical rhymes and flows. I'm about to kill it, ill it. All spit, all times, all rhyme, no beat. I set my heartbeat when I speak. Feeling pain, my blood drip. Hitting lyrical rhyme, chilling when I roll dip. This is not nothing about my cruise, man. This is just something for the fans in the road, clan. This is for the streets, such a pride. She's such a mafia, hitting with the rhymes. You know that I got some love for you, mad love for the world. So I take all the stripes, hitting lyrical rhymes and come back with right. Yo, this is how I get it. You grip it, hitting lyrical rhymes and flow, coming back. You know I dig it, hitting lyrical rhymes, hitting lyrical times. You know I kill it. They like, yo, New York Times. Put me in the newspaper, call me the mayor or the new president of the resident. Hitting with the rhymes and the flow, who gonna 11 it? This is how I doing it for the wool, keeping it true. Yeah, protect your neck. Collect Christ you Chuck, just like the twisted metal, like heavy metal, sweet tooth, hit rhymes on floor, yo cats. I'm not bulletproof, but yeah, they want to take me out so they can make me into a clone or into the Terminator. Hitting lyrical rhyme, I am the alligator. Go up in space with Freezer, yeah, the real dinosaur.
You gave me like a whole album, man. That was awesome.
Yo, I got like mad songs. Everybody knows. Like, I do it for a living. Look, first I was doing it for the hobby.
Yep.
Now I'm about to bake bread.
Yeah, 100%. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
I know that.
Appreciate it. I always see you at Culture to Culture. You're always
Culture to Culture. Yo, all my people that going through hard times.
Come here and talk.
I mean, you know, you're going through stuff. You're doing stuff. Just come down here. You can get help. You get housing and all that, though. And I'm trying to be a peer specialist. So by the time that I get my GED, whatever, I get my things worked out, you know what I mean? I'm here for you. Besides that, the other people are here. So just holler at my boy Ricky, you know what I mean? Eddie, and just holler at us.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
No problem, dude.
Yeah. I don't know if we have any more people that want to sit down. I'm going to go check, but we might wrap it up here if we do. Yeah. Do you want to sit down quick? Yeah. I never got The Godfather.
Yo, we your ring. Oh man, your ring, man. I don't know. I like that. Hold on. I guess it.
No, that's I'm about ready to kick some music off.
Yeah. So what's up, man?
No, great night.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I learned some stuff. I didn't realize how broad the spectrum was for the human trafficking.
Yeah, it was really eye-opening. When I sat down with Stephanie and she started telling me about the ins and outs and just how fragile we are to it and vulnerable we are here in the county to human trafficking. It was totally eye-opening.
Yeah. We won't keep you too long because I know you got to wrap up some stuff. But I just want to say thank you. You know, you always welcome us here, and we always come and do this stuff. And we met through the power of social media and using it in the correct way. But I definitely encourage everyone to come down to the Culture and experience this. I get a lot of compliments on my jacket, by the way.
Well, it looks great on you.
Yeah, it looks
that's
amazing.
My favorite one.
I'm like one of one. I think it's like the. But yeah, what would you tell people about Culture?
Culture to Culture is a day in and day out arena of support. Now, whatever you need, whatever story you have, whatever support you need, we don't judge. We allow your story to come to light through your struggle, but through that struggle, we celebrate your victory.
Yeah,
and that because every struggle gives break to a victory.
Yep.
But enough about Culture to Culture and Conversation Cafe, brother. You're down here at your own time, helping, saving lives, brother.
I'm trying.
Getting people's names, getting their stories out there. No matter what that story is, that's what's so beautiful about interviews with everyday people and the things that you do.
Thank you.
It's absolutely amazing, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. This partnership's going to go on for a long, long, long time.
I love it.
And I'm truly honored to know you and to support everything that you do as well.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, man. That'll wrap it up for On Location on Culture to Culture. We'll try to do this, a little more often because we took a huge hiatus there because we didn't have the proper microphones and everything, and then their sound system got insanely good. So even with the new mics, we're getting drowned out.
Progress.
Yeah, it's crazy down here, but definitely come experience it. And like I said, man, thank you. It's like a family when you come down. You come down and see new faces and the old faces, and it's I love it. I love it here. It's a
Much love, brother.
All right, man. Take it easy. That'll wrap it up. See you guys next time. Interviews with everyday people.
Just living my life, just living my life. It's my time. Just living my life, just living my life, just living my life. It's my time. Athletic at the peak of my life. Slipped a couple times. I was speeding on ice. Never took a risk. Then you cheating your life. You never took a risk. Then you cheating your life. It's a hole in my heart, probably never be filled. And part of me thinks it'll never be healed. I lost some of my family to the dope. Overflow my mind with positive vibes, that's how I cope. They ask if I stop, I tell them no. Speak foul on my name, clean your mouth, that was soap. I'm crying right now while I'm writing this shit. I'm dying inside just from fighting this shit. Amidst all the darkness, I see light in this bitch. Give me one small spark and I'm igniting this bitch.